I'm going to be giving you a few tips on what helps me to keep a little bit more organized. These are just a few small little things that I do which really do help me. Hopefully they can help you too. This is an absolute lifesaver. I've started making lists for practically everything. If I don't make lists, I forget. So I've divided this section into two parts. The first being a grocery list. A grocery list for me is an absolute must. So what I do for my grocery list, I bought myself a whiteboard which I stuck magnets onto, and I put that on my fridge. I stuck magnets to a whiteboard eraser and a whiteboard marker, and those stay on my fridge next to the board. So whenever we run out of something in the house, I quickly write it onto the board. If anyone in the family needs anything, then they also just make a note on the board. That way then I know what we need to get when I do my grocery shopping. So what I also do with this board is every Sunday I make a very short little menu plan just for our suppers in the evening. That way I know what I need to buy for the week. It just helps me not to have to pop into the shop every day. A lot of people like to go to the shops every day. Me personally, I don't like to. I prefer to go maybe 2-3 times a week. And then what I do is I'll just take a photograph of the list with my phone, and when I do my shopping, as I go along, mark off the list with my little editing tool once I've got all my items. I just find personally, if I don't make a grocery list, I buy things I don't need, I end up spending more money. So yeah, going to the shops 2-3 times a week and with my grocery list, it really is an absolute lifesaver. The second part to this, making lists on your phone. Everyone has got a phone and everyone has always got it with them. So go into your little to-do app. If you need to remember to do something, just put it on your notes and then just daily go through those and tick them off as you go along. The system of making lists on my phone really does help me. I have a very forgetful memory. If I don't write it down, I do forget. So yeah, it's very useful. What I also do is make use of the calendar on my phone, and I mark off appointments that I have or appointments that children have, and just doing this helps you to plan a lot better when you need to schedule certain appointments. So your calendar on your phone is a huge help. When we keep a space free of clutter, it definitely helps us to feel a little more organized. So don't leave all your clutter lying everywhere. So on a daily basis, just make sure you tidy up once the day is over. Tidy up the area that you were using. Make sure to put things away back to where you found them. I feel everything has a place and everything should be put back in its place. This way, when you're looking for something in the future, you don't need to run around trying to find it. And also this helps to reduce clutter. Sometimes it can be quite difficult for me personally. I find it difficult to get my family to put things away when they've used it. They tend to leave things lying around. It can be quite frustrating, but I just keep reminding them that this is what we need to do, and it will make life a whole lot easier. When you leave items lying around, you just find eventually, after even a week, that area has become so cluttered up with things that are not necessarily needing to be there. And when you walk into a room, it can just be a little bit of an eyesore. So just remember to put things away once you've used them, and at the end of the evening, just tidy up areas so that they are looking a little bit neater. I know this sounds like a really silly little thing, and I know a lot of people won't agree with me. A lot of people will say, what's the point of making your bed? You're going to get into it anyway in the evening. But for me personally, I feel like my house is a lot more tidy when all the beds are made. Tidy up, make sure all the dirty laundry is in the laundry, put clean clothes away, all that sort of thing. Just those tiny little things can make your room look a lot more organized. This is also another simple one. In a busy life, we don't get time to clean the house from top to bottom all the time. Just a sweep once a day through your house can really help your house to look a lot more tidy and organized. We have 6 cats and a dog, and they're traipsing in grass and dust all the time. So for me, I have to do it once a day. Perhaps people that don't have animals, you could get away with it maybe 2-3 times a week. So what I do is I make sure the dishes are washed before supper. While I'm cooking supper, I like to wash as I go, so that by the time supper is made, most of the dishes are done, and we can eat supper, and afterwards it's literally just the plates that we use to eat off, which I will wash quickly, and it just gives me a little bit more time in the evenings to spend with the family before the kids go to bed. The worst thing for me is standing in the kitchen washing dishes late at night. Nothing drives me more crazy. If you have a dishwasher, all you need to do is make sure that dishwasher is packed before you eat dinner. Once you're finished eating, all you have to do is rinse your plates off and pop them in the dishwasher. Unfortunately, my dishwasher is broken at the moment, so this system of washing dishes really helps me. Before you go to bed, just do a quick tidy up of your living area. So just put things away, like fold the blankets up that you've been using on the couch on those chilly winter nights. Make sure all your dishes are packed away. Just a general tidy up of the house. Doesn't need to take you long. Just a couple minutes. Just make sure everything's in its place. Make sure everything's tidy before you go to bed. And then when you wake up in the morning, it's awesome because you wake up to a tidy home. This is something I really do struggle with. But when I get it right, I promise you, it just makes me feel so much more prepared for the day. I just find that when I wake up a little bit earlier than the rest of the family during the week, it just gives me a head start to the day. Sit down with a cup of tea, make notes on the day, check your emails, just prepare yourself for the day. Instead of waking up with the family, everybody is in the same space at the same time, it can just become a little bit chaotic. As I said, I really do struggle with this, but yeah, it is a great help when I do get it right. That's it for this video. I would really appreciate it if you could comment down below. Let me know if any of these tips have been helpful to you. And also comment down below and let me know if there's any other tips that would possibly help me. Also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share this video with your friends and family, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And we'll catch you in the next one.